Antarctica is the last truly unexplored continent on our planet. It's a vast expanse of white, a desolate wilderness of ice and rock. We're told it has always been this way, a frozen wasteland at the bottom of the world. But is that the complete truth? What if this land of extreme cold actually holds secrets that could, rewrite our entire understanding of the past? For decades, the continent has been protected by international agreements, most notably the Antarctic Treaty of 1959. This pact set the land aside for peaceful, scientific research. It banned military activity and, crucially, suspended all territorial claims. This has turned Antarctica into a pristine global laboratory. However, this protected status also means that much of the continent remains off-limits. Its secrets are kept under a literal and figurative deep freeze. The official narrative is one of gradual geological processes and slow climate shifts. Yet, anomalies and strange discoveries continue to surface, hinting at a far more complex and dynamic history. Underneath miles of solid ice lies a landmass larger than Europe, complete with mountain ranges, vast lakes, and deep canyons. We have only scratched the surface, both literally and metaphorically. The questions we should be asking are not just about what is there now, but what was there before the ice came. The sheer scale of the ice is, honestly, difficult to comprehend. In some places it's over 2 miles thick, a colossal weight pressing down on the land beneath. This ice isn't just a static feature, it's a library of ancient history. Trapped within its layers are bubbles of air from millennia past, dust from ancient volcanic eruptions, and even cosmic particles from outer space. Scientists drill deep into this archive, pulling up ice cores that act as a timeline of our planet's climate. They tell a story of warming and cooling, of dramatic shifts over hundreds of thousands of years. But what if they also hold clues to something more? Something that our current historical models have not prepared us for. This icy shield preserves whatever it covers with near-perfect stillness. While the rest of the world has been subject to erosion, development, and the decay of time, Antarctica has held its secrets in stasis. It's a time capsule on a continental scale. The consensus view is that nothing of significance could have existed there before the deep freeze began millions of years ago. But this is an assumption, not a proven fact. As our technology to peer beneath the ice improves, we're beginning to see things that challenge these long-held beliefs. The last enigma is slowly beginning to reveal itself, and what it shows may force us to reconsider everything we thought we knew. Long before modern explorers ever set foot on the frozen continent, strange maps appeared in Europe. These charts, drawn with remarkable skill, depict a world that is both familiar and strangely alien. The most famous of these is the Piri Reis map of 1513. It shows the coastlines of South America and Africa with stunning accuracy. But it also shows something else, a landmass extending from the southern tip of South America that strongly resembles the coast of Antarctica. The mystery deepens when you realize the map appears to show this coastline free of ice. How could a 16th century admiral possibly have known the shape of the land buried under miles of ice? This is not an isolated case. The Orontius Phineus map, drawn in 1531, presents an even more detailed and baffling picture. It shows an entire southern continent, complete with rivers, mountains, and a defined coastline, in the exact location of Antarctica. Again, it's depicted without its icy mantle. Both Piri Reis and Orontius Phineus stated that they compiled their maps from much older source documents, charts from a forgotten time that have since been lost to history. This raises a profound and unsettling question. Could there have been an advanced seafaring civilization in the distant past that mapped the world, including Antarctica, before the ice sheet formed? These maps are often dismissed by mainstream historians as coincidences or cartographic fantasies. They argue that the mapmakers were simply guessing, filling in the unknown southern part of the globe with imaginary lands. But the accuracy of other parts of these maps makes that explanation feel, honestly, a bit inadequate. The coastlines are not just random squiggles. They bear a striking resemblance to the subglacial topography we are now discovering with modern radar and satellite technology. It's as if someone thousands of years ago possessed a level of geographical knowledge that really should not have been possible. These maps are whispers from a lost chapter of human history. The implications are staggering. If these maps are genuine representations of an ice-free Antarctica, it means the continent was habitable in the not-so-distant past. It also means that a sophisticated culture existed with the capacity to explore and chart it. This directly challenges the established timeline of civilization, which holds that no such culture existed so long ago. The maps serve as a tantalizing clue, a piece of a puzzle that suggests our history is far older and more mysterious than we are taught. They compel us to look beneath the ice, not just for scientific data but for the fingerprints of a forgotten world. As our tools for exploration become more advanced, the scientific discoveries emerging from Antarctica are proving to be as strange as any ancient map. We once thought of the continent as a sterile, lifeless place. We were wrong. Deep beneath the ice, in total darkness and under immense pressure, life is thriving in ways we never thought possible. Russian scientists drilled for years to reach Lake Vostok, a massive subglacial lake sealed off from the outside world for an estimated 15 million years. When they finally broke through, they found a unique ecosystem of microbes, organisms that had evolved in complete isolation in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. This was only the beginning. More recently, the SALSA project drilled into Lake Mercer, another hidden body of water. There, they found not just microbes, but the preserved remnants of tiny animals, including crustaceans and tardigrades. These creatures did not live in the lake itself, but were likely washed in from ancient coastal seas or estuaries before the ice entombed them. This discovery proves that a complex and vibrant ecosystem existed in Antarctica when its climate was far more temperate. The ice is not just a shield, it's a tomb, preserving the ghosts of a warmer, greener world and challenging our ideas about the limits of life. Perhaps one of the most visually striking discoveries is the feature known as the Blood Falls. Here, a plume of crimson-red water flows out from the tongue of the Taylor Glacier. The water is a brine rich in iron that oxidizes or rusts when it meets the air, creating the blood-red color. This water originates from a subglacial pool that has been trapped for millions of years. It's a saltwater ecosystem that has survived without light or oxygen, a glimpse into an alien world hidden right here on our own planet. Each discovery like this shows that the environment beneath the ice is far from dead. It's a dynamic and mysterious realm we are only just beginning to understand. Furthermore, satellite imagery and ground-penetrating radar have revealed stunning geological features. The Gamburtsev Mountains, a range as large as the European Alps, are completely buried under the East Antarctic ice sheet. Their sharp, uneroded peaks suggest they may have been flash-frozen, buried suddenly rather than ground down by slow-moving glaciers. Elsewhere, strange pyramid-like mountain peaks and massive circular magnetic anomalies deep beneath the ice have sparked intense debate. While geologists often propose natural explanations, these features continue to fuel speculation that we have not yet found the most important secrets Antarctica has to offer. As our curiosity drives us to dig deeper, we must also consider the profound risks. Antarctica is a finely balanced system, and our interference could have devastating consequences for the entire planet. The continent's ice sheets contain nearly 70% of the world's freshwater. If they were to melt completely, global sea levels would rise by a catastrophic 58 meters. We are already seeing alarming changes. The Thwaites Glacier, often called the Doomsday Glacier, is melting rapidly from below due to warming ocean currents. Its collapse alone could trigger a chain reaction, raising sea levels by several meters and threatening coastal cities worldwide. Beyond the immediate threat of sea level rise, the ice may hold other dangers. For millions of years it has acted as a natural freezer, trapping ancient microbes and viruses. In 2014, scientists successfully revived a 30,000-year-old virus from Siberian permafrost. The Antarctic ice is far older and vaster. What unknown pathogens might lie dormant within it, waiting to be released into a world with no immunity? The discovery of bacteria with natural antibiotic resistance in a subglacial lake is a sobering reminder that we could unwittingly unleash a biological threat we are completely unprepared to handle. The deeper we dig, the greater the risk of opening a microbial Pandora's box. There is also a geopolitical dimension to this fragile peace. The Antarctic Treaty, which has held for over 60 years, is set for review in 2048. If significant resources, be it oil, minerals, or even lost technology, were discovered beneath the ice, the treaty could crumble under the pressure of national interests. The continent could transform from a sanctuary of science into a new frontier for conflict, a global race for control and exploitation. The technology to penetrate the ice on a massive scale already exists, as demonstrated by projects like the IceCube Neutrino Observatory. The temptation to use that technology for gain rather than pure knowledge will be immense. Antarctica stands as a powerful symbol. It is a testament to our planet's dramatic past and a warning for its uncertain future. It holds the potential to unlock profound truths about our history, our climate, and the very nature of life itself. But it also holds the potential for global catastrophe, whether through climate feedback loops, ancient plagues, or human conflict. The question of whether we should dig deeper is not just a scientific one, it's a moral one. We stand at a crossroads, forced to decide if the secrets buried under the ice are worth the risk of waking a sleeping giant. The choices we make in the coming decades will shape the future of Antarctica, and in turn the future of us all.